racist. Our people ain't done nothing to the white man yet. Look what they done to us. So we ain't got the power to be racist. They got the power to be racist. They run the world, so they can be racist. We can't. We ain't got no power. You know what I mean? But they just can't take this truth. This truth kills them. You know what I mean? It kills them. And it says here. Anyway, when they as I was saying, when they implemented all these things, the crunches, he said, look, that's like a little ghetto. So that's why they put black people in ghettos. Because what it is, they've done an experiment. When you take away certain things, you make up gangs. And what you got in America, what you got over here, you've got gangs and they've got postcode gangs. So they put us in ghettos and they knew exactly what was going to happen. Because they've done all the experiments, see? That's why but he's trying to get back his blessing, that's what it is. The number one enemy of the blacks, Hispanics and Native Indians, you know, is the Edomites. Yeah? Even though the other nations are enemies. Yeah, Psalms 83. The main three are what? The main three, and the Psalms 83 starts off the main three enemies of the Israelites. You know who they are? Edomites. Who comes next? Who do you reckon? Arabs, Ishmaelites. And who else? Who'd you say? Huh? No? Who? No. Who do you think's next? Chinese. Moab. The third one is Moab. And what is in the papers today? What are you seeing more of today? Edomites. Yeah, and you're seeing Arabs, they're fighting Arabs, and now you're seeing the Chinese. So the Bible's on point. You understand? And that's what they did. They set up this method and what they do is they give the so-called Negro woman, the black woman, they give her all the best jobs. They give her all the things society, and that shows you that the white man knows that's going to break down the family structure because they're putting a woman above the man. He would never do. Right, boss? They would never do that, right? They would never do that. Like the Lord says, to be at peace with. See that guy there? I can't be at peace with him, but he says to be at peace with all men, if possible. But that guy, I know he's a demon. He come up here, he's just trying to provoke me. So I'm not going to be at peace with him. You know what I mean? That demon. But like I'm saying, yeah, they devise that method and the black women don't get it. I done a session out here when I showed about Gloria Steinem. If you know about Gloria Steinem, have you heard of Gloria Steinem? She's the one who ghostwrote this book called the black man and the macho something. And what it is, they put a black woman up as the face of the book, but it was a white woman who worked for the CIA who wrote it. See? So that's what they do. They pay our people to destroy our people. Like you've got Beyonce singing songs like Independent. Right? But when the lights go out, yeah, or when they hear a noise in the house, who are they sending downstairs? Yeah, they're sending the man down. They said, oh, did you hear that? So that Independent, when the lights go out, because this is starting falling apart, we're going to see all these independent women they've created, we're going to see how they're going to cope when the lights go out. Because they're going to be balling for a man. You know what I mean? They're going to be actually balling. But that's why it says in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, one Israelite righteous man. A man doing the work of the Lord. So it's all a matter of time. Time is of the essence, you know? So let's continue with this. And it says, 15, and where did I get from? Let's see, and it says, things I command you, that you love one another. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me. And people hate the word of God, because you know it's powerful. It tells you in Hebrews 4 and 12 that the Lord's, let's read it. That one I don't like to paraphrase, I like to read that. This is Hebrews 4 and 12, and it says, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. See, this word They can't go up against. I can speak to someone all day. They can stand it. But when you start bringing out this Bible, they'll flee because it's just too powerful. The words of God will go up in their marrow. Especially because when someone is not truthful, and they're not sincere, they'll burn them up. Like it says in Jeremiah, the word is like fire and the people wood. And it says here, if the world hated you, you know that it hated me. Before it hated you. If you were of the world would love its own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. See, because we are chosen. If you know about, just read it in John 15 and 16. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So when people say they found God, they're lying, aren't they, really? Because God has to choose you, just like He's chose you. You know what I mean? When you choose you actually know somewhat what's happening. You don't know the full about the microchip and all that, but you know that you're an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. Do you know what Benjamin means? Banyamin, we say in Hebrew. It means the son of the right. Or the righteous sons. But what it is, we're all righteous, but that was named to Benjamin, son of the right. We're the youngest, by the way, of the tribe, you know? So, the youngest always gets the best treatment, didn't they, really? But Judah got the best treatment, because that's what counts. It's supposed to be Simeon, wasn't it? Simeon's transgressed with his father's concubines, see? So, let's continue with Luke. Let's see where it takes us. And it says, before all these things, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogue and to the prisons. We read about that. Cast us into prison. Some people cast us into prison. Before kings and rulers, for my name's sake. We read that. For the Lord's sake. Because they hate the Lord, they don't hate us really. But we're the servants, because we're out on the streets and that, they take it out on us. But really, they hate the Lord. It says. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before that ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Now, if that geezer was up here and he was asking me about battling with the scriptures or asking me something about the Bible, he wouldn't be able to contend. So he has to go into carnality, you know, step over the line, try and provoke, you know what I mean? This is what they do, because they can't, intellectually, they can't challenge us against the Bible. You know what I mean? It will cut them, you know what I mean? And it says, in your patience possess you your souls. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then will you know that the desolation thereof is nigh. And that happened in 70 AD. You know what happened in 70 AD? And, the Romans compassed Jerusalem, innit? And that's how we fled into Africa amongst the dark nations. There was Vespasian, I've got pictures of them. Domitian and Titus. Titus was the older brother of Domitian, but he was given the rulership after Vespasian. Yeah? They come in and they destroy, just like they usually do. Right? He's a destroying mountain. All he's good for is bringing contention and death. Yeah, that's what he's good for. So where was he? Was that you? And it says. And let that which is in Judea flee into the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein. And that happens in Obadiah. Let's get Obadiah.
When I'm not drunk here.
Let's get Obadiah. Obadiah explains that as well, that they ran up in our...
One chapter.
Huh?
One chapter.
Yeah, that's a powerful chapter, isn't it, huh? It talks about these cave beasts, man. And they hate Obadiah, man. They hate the Obadiah verse. They hate it with a passion because it kills them with let's get off the phone with my I'll make one up. What's that page? It's the Obadiah quickly. Let's see. Talks about when they come past us, and it says, let's start at, here it is here. This is Obadiah 1 and I'll start at 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. And that violence has been going on, still going on. Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, and who's the one that leaned on his neck recently? No, remember his name? He's probably, we forgot about him. You seem to forget about him. Who's that one that leaned on his neck for 9 to 10 minutes? What is his name? What's his name? How can we forget his name? That's not the most recent one. Yeah, George Floyd. That's the one. George Floyd. Yeah? So it says here, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover you. And shame is covering them now, you know what I mean? Because it's shameful. That's why they took down the statues in the slave statues in the middle of the place there, innit? It's shameful, innit? What it is, they're trying to please the poor. It tells you that. They shall try and please the poor. Because they know that their time is near, man. And thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that they stood, this is the point, in the day that they stood on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into your gate, into his gates, that's Jerusalem, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wouldest as one of them. Even thou wast as one of them. That's saying the Caucasian man acted like he's supposed to be our big brother, our big wicked brother. He's supposed to be our big brother. Big brother's supposed to protect their younger brothers. But what did they do? They gave us over to the Babylonians and to the so-called Edomites who besieged us in Jerusalem. They weren't supposed to do that. That's why they're not our brothers no more. That's why when we say that Esau and Jacob are brothers, when people are not learned, like the what they call them, the black, what they call it, the Egyptian community, they call something, they call themselves something. No Kemet, but they call themselves the what? They're not calling them the Kemet nation, they call them, the conscious community, basically. The conscious community, but they're unconscious. Because they say, well, if Esau's Jacob's brother and he's a white man, who's your brother? No. Separation came when they done these things. You can't call brothers burning brothers, brothers selling brothers, raping their women and whatnot, and lynching. You can't call that your brother. Even though we come up the same patch, it told us in Genesis that they're going to be separated. One people shall be separated from another, and the older shall serve the younger. So Esau come up first, the white man come up first. So he's bound to be saving. He's going to be our servant. That's what it says. Even though we're serving him now, but he is destined to be our servant. Because he tells you that the world was made for our servant. Okay? And that's why people should be asking, if the world was made for us, how come we're not ruling? Because we broke the laws. This is our punishment. The Lord said in Hosea 5 and 15, I'll go to my place till you acknowledge your offence. So he wants us to acknowledge that we offended him. And then he's going to step up his campaign, but he's doing it now because we've got the sister here, she's come back, we've got brothers like me and other brothers around the world. We're all coming back to our national origin. We find that we are not black people, because black means dark, dirty, evil, sorrow, without light. Yeah? We are Israelites, God's chosen people. Yeah, okay. You said him I said hello, yeah? You take care, sis. Yeah. Right, we had a sister up here who knew the truth, yeah, who knows the truth. And that's good when our sisters are waking up, because they are going to be the mothers of Israel, man, of the Israelites, yeah? They're going to be bearing the children in the kingdom to come, man. It's going to need some of our women to be in our right minds, yeah? We had a demon come up here trying to make me knock him out so I can go to jail, but nah, the Lord said, be not carnal, man. And I mean carnally minded, because that's the enemy of the one they call God. Yeah? So let's continue with the word. I'm waiting for the light to pop on. It's getting a bit dark. See if I can cast some light. Thank you. And it says here, in the day that they stood and the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was one of them. But thou shouldst not have looked on the day of your brother, of thy brother, in the day that he became a stranger. See? So now with strangers, Edomites are not our brothers no more, man. Neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither should thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Right? Because what it was, it tells you that the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. It says about the proud goeth before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall. You see? And that's why this man is proud. He's telling people what he's going to do in 2050. This man ain't going to make it out of 2025. I don't think he's going to make it to 2025. He'll be lucky. Because this place is finished. America's finished. France is finished. Germany's finished. All these places is finished now. It's done. Coming to the end of this wicked reign of terror. And it says here, for the day of the Lord is near, and is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. What was done? Slavery, rape, robbery, and murder was done to us. So the Lord said the days are near. Like I asked the woman about universal principle of karma. What goes around comes around. Because they actually thought they was going to build their society off free labour, slave labour. This society is built off of slave labour. Yeah? And the slaves were the ones that built all this infrastructure for them. Yeah? So it says here, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For ye have drank upon my holy mountain. How did they drink? Slavery, man. They drank on us. Yeah? Everything they got in their society today is made of us blood, sweat and tears, yeah, of the Hebrew Israelites. Blacks, Hispanics and Native people. We drank on the Lord's holy mountain, so we're going to drink on that ass. Okay? And it says, for ye have drank upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continue. It didn't say some, it said all the heathen, not just the crackers. Yeah? Moab, it tells you what is that? I think it's what is that one? First Maccabees 2 and 10. What nation and had of her spoils? Yeah. what nation hasn't spoiled us? That's what the Lord is asking. Yeah? So it says all the heathen shall drink continually. They're going to drink slavery, work ethics. We're going to make them work and build up our kingdom. Yeah? Because Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it, what follows. Yeah? And a lot of our people don't actually think this is going to happen. Yeah? They think they're always going to be slaves for the white man. Yeah? They don't realise whitey's world is coming to an end. Like the Farrakhan said, the white man's world is coming to an end. But he's a sellout as well. So he's going to go down with them. Gasoline draws on and on. And it says, for ye shall, and it says, and ye shall, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink. Let's get that in Lamentations. They shall drink. Lamentations 4 and 21. Let's see what that says. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. So he's talking about the Edomites again, yeah? Caucasians, white. That dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. Right? So they're going to drink. They're going to drink that slavery. That's what it's talking about. They're going to drink that. And it says, and make yourselves drunk, and they shall swallow down. Yeah, it says the dregs. They shall swallow the dregs, and they shall be as though they had not been. It says they're going to pass away as his own dung, as his own shit. That's what the Bible says. It's going to pass away. Yeah. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and that's what we're waiting to be delivered out of this place, out of this fucking wicked place, man. Every morning you wake up, this place is irksome, bro. I just want to get out of here. I want to just see those missiles launched. You know what I mean? I want to see Ground Zero get swallowed up with those missiles. Because that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for the second coming. We're waiting for catastrophe. We want to see more death and destruction. That's what we want to see. And it says, and there shall be holiness. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So let's go to Isaiah the 14th chapter. So let's see what Isaiah says about that. Because it says we're going to possess their possessions, just like they possessed us. So eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's what's coming. But our people don't want that. They want to be slaves forever, you know? They want to be slaves to whitey forever. How do you feel about slavery, sir? She said, shut your mouth.
She hasn't got lights on, has she?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
She hasn't got lights on the top of her head either. The light's out. Her brain's dim.
I was just looking at you.
You just doing what, sweetheart?
Talk, man. You want to hear you talk. Talk, man.
Oh, sorry, I nearly got you knocked down. I'm so charismatic. Huh? What are you saying?
I hear you talk, man. I want to hear you.
Right, yeah, so I was just going through prophecies. This is one of the prophecies what the Lord's talking about the Israelites, the blacks. Where are you from, sir?
I am from where you come from, where the rum come from.
Yeah, well, it's either Barbados or Jamaica.
Oh!
We've got the 120 odd group. That one that you say nothing, something to that Ray and nephew.
We're from Jamaica, where the rum
Ray and
come from.
nephew, innit?
Yeah.
Rocket fuel, innit, huh? Now we got the Mount Guy, and the
Where
other
the rum
one.
come from, man.
Yeah. The rum. That's where they make us slave it, yeah? And make them wrong, yeah? Right, this is what the Lord said, what he's going to do to them. Because he's going to have no mercy on them, because he showed us no mercy.
1 minute, I want to tell you something.
Right, tell me, son. Yeah, my all ears.
I want to tell you something.
Tell me, man, tell me.
You see what you're doing here now?
Yeah?
somebody will say, I can go away. Eh?
Yeah, but I just read it. I just read it. They don't hate me, they hate the Lord.
I'm going to tell you, I worked 23 years in San Jose. You know what I do about it?
Yeah.
All right. Coming up early morning, them that English people was there. You listen to what this will tell you. English people was there them days. And the English man was preaching just like they were preaching. The English man said, most Christ went to prayer. People went to run away and left the country.
Okay. Let me see what the Lord said.
When the English man was preaching and talking about it happened. Everybody left the country. Everybody were
Yeah, but they want what it is. Remember they called us over here to build up the country. So now they want to kick us out. The wind rush. Remember the wind rush?
It's the horse price when they go up. Them days because the horse is 4,000.
Yeah.
4,000,
Yeah,
not
no.
5,000. Them
Yeah,
days.
Yeah,
4,000.
I know. Now they're fucking 1 million for the same house.
2 million.
Yeah, 2 million. See, like these houses like this, they're a lot of money.
You know how much I would pay my rent? The rent is over
£2,000.
£2.
Yeah, £2. I remember the cinema for 5 pence. You go to cinema for 5
I
pence.
have my rent.
Anyway, I got to carry on with the word of God.
You know how much I pay now?
How much?
£1,000.
Wow, yeah. That shows his kingdom's falling apart. It's a good thing.
When
His
the man
kingdom.
was preaching the front of the road,
Yeah,
at the back of the front of the road,
yeah.
you have to left.
Yeah,
You're going to run on it. Everybody's going to run left the country.
yeah.
Horse price going to go up.
Yeah, all right, I'm about this word of the Lord, you know, I've got to bring out the word of God. I don't like to speak my own words because you don't know if you're a false prophet, you know what I mean? I want to speak the word. Anyway, God said there's something coming for us. You know when they put us in slavery, they're going into slavery. Hi.
What I meant was,
Oh.
when I was crossing the road,
You was looking at me.
I was looking at you because you're so fascinating.
And you nearly got me knocked down.
I said that you, because I just realised that she was about to hit, but she wasn't very kind about it.
I heard it.
She didn't laugh about it. She just went, get out the way. And I thought,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't see look where I was going, so I
Okay.
thought she was a bit mean, but I wasn't.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know,
just
what it is,
wonderful.
Philly, yeah, I know.
I was like looking up at
Yeah, you
what
saw
is
me
going.
glowing.
I saw this vision.
Yeah, you know what else? It's Ecclesiastes you saw. Ecclesiastes 8 and 1.
I was
Wisdom
too-
maketh a man's face to shine.
And that's
You
what I
saw,
could
yeah,
see.
you saw me,
So I
saw me
didn't-
shining.
So
Yeah, you saw me shining. I understand.
that's what I meant.
Yeah, alright, no worries.
You don't come here by your own, you know.
Right.
You know that?
Right.
You don't come here by your own.
Right.
It's the Lord tell you here.
I know it. Yes, of course. That's Proverbs 20
The
and
Lord
13.
said here
Proverbs 20 and 13. Man's going to serve the Lord.
that
Said.
we send the man in the front of the road. We tell everybody the early morning. Tell everybody.
Alright, boss. You take care, yeah? Shut up. Nice, yeah?
Yes.
Alright.
Amen. The Lord tell you here.
Yeah, I know, Star, I know. Yeah? And that's why I tell the white man this. For putting us in slavery. He have a good message for him. Yeah? He said, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. So he's going to choose us. Even though you see the white man ruling now, God has chosen us from the beginning. Yeah? And he ain't going back on that word. Yeah? And he says, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Yeah? That's the Israelites. And the people shall take them. So we're not going to ask them. Say where they took us in slavery. We're not asking them. The saints are going to take the kingdom. It tells you that. Yeah? We're going to take them. And it says, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. So we're going to possess them. The same way they possess us, we're going to possess them. Right? And it's double unto their works. Okay? We're going to do double. Yeah? Possess them, own them. The same way they own us. Got a national insurance number, birth certificate. They own us. We're going to own them. That's the conclusion of this matter. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. We're going to own them. Yeah? And it says, And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. So we're going to take them captives. They built their society 400 or 500 years of free labor. So we're going to take them captives. Yeah? And we're going to take the captives, and we're going to... let's read that again. I like the way that rings. It sounds very good. Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. He's not talking about those Ashkenazis when he talks about Israel. He's talking about the blacks, Hispanics and native Indians. According to the curses in Deuteronomy, we line up. We line up to those curses. Yeah? And that's what makes us, the Israelites, God's chosen. We've got Ashkenazis and Sephardics down there claiming to be us, using our book to conquer the world. Yeah? Using the usury and all the stuff in the Bible to run the world, man. But don't worry, their time is running out. They're soon to be discovered that they are the damn devil the Bible speaks of. And it says, the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, as captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressor. And it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord shall give thee rest. And I want rest, man. Waking up, working for the damn cracker and all that. And they don't give you enough money anyway. He's a greedy bastard. Yeah? I want rest. Rest from homosexuality, LGBTQ, Z+. We want rest. Yeah? The Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, right? And we're the ones who are in fear, because the white man's got his military and his police, and they make us fearful, yeah? And from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So the Lord made us serve the hard bondage under the cracker, under the Edomite. The Lord gave us that. He said, I'm going to make you serve your brother Jacob. But that, what did he say? The elder shall serve the younger. Yeah? But right now we're serving him. So prophecy says that they're going to serve us. But our people, they just don't want to hear that. They want to serve Whitey to the detriment of their death. Whitey's going to get them killed. Yeah? They don't want to serve the Lord. That's why the Lord said, come back to me and I'll be an enemy to your enemies. But our people, now I'm going to lick Whitey's butt crack. Because Whitey gives me a paycheck. Whitey allows me to be all the whore I want to be. Yeah?